Let's understand the last rule, rule number 4. For numbers beyond 10, we first write the numbers in groups of tens and ones and then form the Roman numeral corresponding to the given number. It actually tells us how we can write Roman numerals by using Hindu Arabic numerals. Like in the example I have given, 10, 11, that is a sum of 10 plus 1. 10 is represented by x, 1 is represented by I. That is x and I. Similarly, 15. 15 is a sum of 10 and 5. 10 is represented by x, 5 by v. Next is 39. 30 plus 9. Triple x represents 30. I and x, it represents 9. 24. 20 is a sum of 20 plus 4. 2x plus I and v. 16. 16 is a sum of 10 and 6. That is x, v and I. Let's do the exercise given on page number 41, exercise number 5. Do follow the instructions as given to you and do the work accordingly. In your notebooks, firstly write today's date, chapter number, then the name of the chapter, exercise. First note down the question. Question number 1 says, write the Roman numerals for the following. First part, the first number given to you is 6. 6 is a sum of 5 plus 1. 5 is represented by V and I represents 1. This is 6. Part B, 8. 8 is a sum of 5 plus 3. 8, 5 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. Part C, 12. 12 is a sum of 10 and 2. X represents 10 and 2. 1, 2. Part D, number 14. 14 is a sum of 10 plus 4. X, I and V. Part 5, 26. 26 is a sum of 20 plus 6. You will do these 5 questions in your classwork copy and the left 5 questions you will do in your homework copies. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Write the Hindu Arabic numerals for the following. Part 1. I and X. I and X means 9. Part B. X, V and I. X represent 10, V and I represent 6. That is 16. Part C. X, V and I. X and X means 2x, 20. V and I means 6. That is 26. Part D. X, I and X. X represent 10. Ix represent 9. That is 19. Part E. Part E. X, V and I. That is 3x. 3x represent 30 and V and I represent 6. That is 36. These 5 questions you are going to do in your classwork copy and the rest of the 5 you will do in your homework copy. Coming to question number 3. Fill in the placeholders with correct symbol greater than, less than or equal to. This question you are going to do in your book only. So, we will do it in the book. Part A. X, V and I. X means 20, V and I means 6. And here you are given 24. So, 26 is greater than 24. We will put the mark of greater than. In part B, it is written X and I. X means 10, I means 1. 10 plus 1, 11. And here it is written 9. So, X and I is greater than 9. Therefore, we will put the mark of greater than. In part C, here it is written X, I, X. X represents 10, Ix represents 9. 10 and 9, 19. Here also 19 is written. Therefore, we will put the mark of equal to because both of them are equal. In part D, it is written x, x, x and v. 3x means 30, v means 5. This is 35. 35 and here it is written 34. Therefore, 35 is greater than 34. Here in question part 5th, x represents 10 and here it is written 11. 11 is greater than 10, therefore we will put the mark of greater than. In part F, it is written x, x, I and x. X, x means 20, I and x means 9. And here also 29 is written, therefore we will put the mark of equal to. The next question is also to be done in the book only. Which of the following are meaningless? X, Ix. X represent 10, Ix represent 9. It means 19. Therefore, this is correct. Here, Ix and VNI. Ix means 9, VNI means 6. It means the word we are trying to find is 96. But 96 is not written like this. Therefore, this is wrong. In part C, it is written V and V. V represents 5 and V represents 5. The total goes 55. But 55 is not written like this. Therefore, it is also wrong. Part D, x and x. X represent 10, x represent 10. 10 and 10, 20. And 20 is written like this. Therefore, it is correct. Part E, v and x. 5 and 10. We cannot write 5 and 10 like this. Therefore, it is wrong. Xi and v. Xi means 11 and v means 5. 100, it can't be written like this. Similarly, therefore, it is